Perfecting performance is the story of Sage. We take the best that we have and find ways to improve it. Each step in the process of creating a new rod, from research and design, planning, and ultimately building, is informed and enhanced by the rods that came before. The Sage X is just that. The best casting rod we've ever built.
I grew up on Bainbridge Island, just down the road from Sage, fishing the saltwater beaches of Puget Sound for cutthroat and salmon. There was never a question for me which rods I wanted to fish with, never any question which rods were the best. In high school, I applied for jobs at the Sage factory twice, while at the same time saving every penny I could to buy my first Sage rod. Back then, I wanted simply to fish with the best rods available. Now, I get to build them.
When I joined Sage 11 years ago, Don Green, Sage's founder, took me out back to the casting pond. He wanted to see how I cast, and I was naturally nervous. I wanted to make a good impression and certainly not embarrass myself. I guess I passed the test. As I was leaving the dock, Don smiled and gave me a wink. I've always been intrigued by the physical qualities that give certain materials strength and life of their own. Whether it's the carbon fiber in my mountain bike frame or the graphite in a rod blank, it's not enough simply to build with strength or power in mind. You need feel as well, life, or else no one is going to fish with it or ride it. Our design philosophy at Sage brings those two elements together. Science and art. It's a philosophy that started with Don Green and that informs each rod made at Sage to this day.
The priority with the Sage X, as with every rod we've made at Sage, was to develop the materials at hand and to create the finest rod possible. The X is an action that would be fast yet intuitive. Our kinetic HD technology has opened up new possibilities of what a rod can do. As with any rod, if you're having to focus too much on the casting, you're probably not focusing enough on the fishing. The materials in the X enhance control. The balance and power of the rod give you your next great cast without ever having to think about it.
This rod loads closer to your hand while still maintaining line speed through the tip, meaning you're going to feel every bit of power the X has to offer, yet still be able to know exactly what to do with it. You're going to cast tighter, more controlled loops, loops you will be proud of, loops that allow you to fish with confidence. You choose where the fly needs to be, and you make the cast. The fish will take care of the rest.
Because the action of this rod is so intuitive, it allows you to control your cast, and it allows you to cast with confidence. To cast better than you maybe thought was possible. For all of us at Sage, that's what the X is all about. That's why we built this rod.